We live in an imperfect world filled with imperfect people, coupled with challenges here and there. The world is generally set up to make man fail if care is not taken, with several evil people that do not want to see others succeed. No matter how you try to get along with every other person, there will be people that would want to cause you to fail. It could be that they are jealous, that they do not want you to get ahead of them. These people are agents of the devil whose sole mission is to kill, steal, and destroy. They do not like the fact that you are doing well. Your smile may even annoy some people, and they would go to different lengths to wipe off that smile. But you are covered and protected by God, because He would not let your feet slide and would not give the enemy power over your life. They will be the ones reaping every evil thing they might have planned. They will be disgraced and put to shame, while you keep on progressing and experiencing God's favor. As long as it is impossible for God to fail, then you can never be a failure, because you are numbered together with the family of Christ. Failure was never part of God's plan for man. He did not create success and failure at the same time or make it an option. Rather, the fall of man in the garden from the beginning birthed failure, and since then, man has experienced failure in so many ways. The story has changed for those that have come to God through Jesus Christ, also known as redemption. Therefore, God watches over them and their endeavors, making it a success. When you are in Christ, you are a new creation. Whatever that concerns you becomes God's business, and as such, His faithfulness is evident in your life. He attends to every matter of your life. Initially, it might look as though the enemy has the upper hand, but that will only last for a while, because God will fight for you and give you victory. Consider the story of Haman and Mordecai. Haman hated Mordecai just because Mordecai would not bow to him like the others. He did not only want to see him dead, but also wipe out all the Jews. In the end, the whole thing boomeranged and led to the demise of Haman and the promotion of Mordecai. That will be your story. Instead of failing, you will progress and be promoted, while your enemies be put to shame. You might be battling with some health issues, but all that is going to change, because God will disgrace the enemy by giving you sound health and your healing. They will be unable to explain how everything happened, because it will be superior to the knowledge of medicine that they practice. They will have no choice but to call you a success rather than a failure. In life, when you want to do what has never been done or something that has never happened in the history of your ancestors, people are glad to see you fail in it. They will do whatever in their power to talk you out of it. And when they realize they cannot stop you, they will sit back hoping to see you fail. But you need not worry about that project you are about to take, because God will disgrace everyone that wants to see you fail. Abraham was told by God in Genesis chapter 12 to leave his father's house and kindred to a land he doesn't know. He must have been labeled a fool that doesn't know what he is doing. It is certain that family and friends must have talked him out of it. But Abraham was sure he heard God, and he was determined to obey. When they realized that they could not stop him, they allowed him with the mindset that he will fail and run back home, but God disgraced them. He blessed Abraham and established an everlasting covenant of which we are all benefactors of today. God will disgrace those that want to see you fail and those that make you look like a fool for obeying Him. When you want to break an academic record that has never happened in your family, you might be mocked, and the only thing they wish for you is failure, because some people have tried it in your family and have failed. People might have talked about your family history as if everything happened in their presence, only to make you change your mind and have no reason to go on, but God will disgrace them. You will break through and come out in flying colors, and they that mocked you will have no choice but to celebrate with you. In the Bible, there has never been in the history of the family of Elkanah, the father of Samuel, that a priest or prophet has risen from there. But Hannah promised the Lord to return the child to him. The child grew in the knowledge and things of God so well, even more than the sons of his teacher. And the mighty works of God did through the hand of prophet Samuel in Israel cannot be overemphasized. With God, history can be rewritten, destinies can be changed, lives can be transformed, and every disgrace can be grace. Your life is not an exception. Those that want to see you fail will be disappointed, and they will be put to shame. They will acknowledge God in your life. For others, the fact that you are not married, while some of your mates are married, you are a failure to them. Your success for them is defined by your marital status, but that is not a problem to God. He is still in the business of creating a beautiful companion. He did it first for Adam in the garden. He did it for Abraham's servant that went in search of a wife for Isaac. He will bless you with a loving and caring spouse and disgrace all that look down on you, thinking nothing good can come out from your life. Your turnaround will be a big shock to them. There are some people not happy about your success. They desire to see you cry and be sorrowful, but God will disgrace them. Maybe you have been married for a while and have yet to have children. You might have been tagged a failure, but that is about to come to an end. God disgraced those that mocked Hannah concerning her barrenness. She was labeled a failure because she could not give her husband Elkanah a child, whereas her rival was nursing children. But when she cried out to God, He answered her prayers and gave birth to children, as opposed to only one that she requested. When God is set to disgrace those that want to see you fail, He does it beyond their expectations. If He did it before, He can do it again. He is still in the business of disgracing mockers and giving children to those that ask Him. People that are waiting for you to fail in that business will be put to shame. They will be disgraced. They feel since you did not use their methodology, you are in for a failure. But they lie because God is the giver of idea. It does not have to follow their way. God will disgrace them with your success. They will run to you to learn how you are doing it. You will become a reference point as opposed to what they wanted for you. Just put your faith in God, stand on His promises. Believe He is able to protect you from every plans of the enemy and cause you to triumph. Their plans over your life will fail. They will be disgraced. Just as God disgraced the enemies of Daniel, they were thrown into the lion's den. God will also deliver you and make your enemies fall. You will keep rising higher and higher, and those that want to drag you down will be placed under your feet. Stay strong in God and have no fear.